know what that means? It means I can't break this thing like I did with the other one and the other one prior. So yes, of course, 2 taster glasses have gone the great beyond because of myself and accidents. So needless to say, yeah, rip to my former nondescript taster glass, just like my animated character taster glass that didn't even make it out of West Virginia with me. This won't break, thanks to some... It is Thursday, and it's time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack. I'll tell you right now, we've been super busy with work lately, super busy with running and going to the gym, and I haven't been able to get out daily content to you guys. It's still here, it's just very, very late, and my apologies for that. Plus, this weekend, we also have our AJ content with AJ's movie reviews and verses, and we have wrestling content on the network. Of course, NXT TakeOver is tentatively for 2 days from now, this Saturday's video, perhaps. And Sunday is going to be Money in the Bank, and like again, I have been distancing myself away from the WWE product lately, and I'm only watching pretty much New Japan, and that's only sporadically because I don't have time to do anything anymore. So needless to say, I'm completely fine with that because I'd much rather do what I'm doing right now, but still, when it comes down to it, I didn't have the time to really focus on pro wrestling lately, so needless to say, I've been kind of like out of the loop. So it's going to be interesting to do 2 shows that I'm completely clueless, and I will probably just call the show like I normally would. So Ashley will take the reins, as he always does, as the host of the wrestling content of this network. So that being said, it is now Thursday, even though it is technically 9 a.m. on Friday, and it's time for the original Sip and Snack. And lately it's been really interesting because I've had a lot of things that keep piling up in my cupboard. And now this is where we stand. This is why we're doing a theme like we're doing today. So the other day, after we finished the kettle corn Oreos and the cherry cola Oreos, oh, by the way, I'm not doing the pina colada Oreos. That's not happening. Owen doesn't like coconut, so that's not going to happen. And we had this, I basically was like talking and everything, and I had a conversation with April, and basically realized that it got me really hyped about Oreos again. It's like, for example, it's like, she tried some of the Oreos, like she tried the kettle corn Oreos and another Oreo that we're going to be doing in this video, the salted caramel one, the Oreo thin. And I was thinking, you know what? I have a huge pile of Oreos. You can see the top of it, actually, the sides of it, I guess you would say, behind me. So, yeah, why not? Why don't we do an Oreo special on this network? And I'll do something that is completely opposite from what I normally do. I'm going to do something probably that's most likely expired. Yeah, we'll see how that one gets over. So, welcome to the Oreo special here on the Popcast Network, and this is interesting because when we did the Oreo originally for our hot cocoa Oreos several weeks ago, they were released on January 1st. I have the other 2, which were released as well. They are Chocolate Hazelnut, limited edition. I'm sure you probably can't even find this in the store anymore. I don't think I've seen it since. And the other one is Hot and Spicy Cinnamon Oreos. So yeah, these were both released on January 1st, along with the hot cocoa Oreo. So we're going to try the chocolate hazelnut. Let's do, as always here, the stuff on the package. So it's 140 calories for 2 cookies, 2 grams of saturated fats, 80 milligrams of sodium, and 11 grams of total sugars. Let's look on the back of the package here. These were released apparently with cinnamon bun and birthday cake Oreos. Promote both of those, 2 of which we've done on this network. So yeah, check those videos out here on the playlist. So yeah, 2 cookies, we talked about that, 7 grams of total fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of transitional fat, and no cholesterol. That's good. 80 milligrams of sodium, like I mentioned previously, 20 grams of total carbohydrates, 0 grams of dietary fiber, and 11 grams of total sugars, including 11 grams of added sugar, 1 gram of protein, and of course, we go with the things I don't know, and I probably should figure them out by now. Vitamin D, 0 mcg, calcium is 0 milligrams, iron is 0.9 milligrams, and potassium is going to be 50 milligrams. So we're going to try these, see what they taste like. Should be interesting. Like a hazelnut taste to them as well, so kind of like a Nutella spread is basically what it seems like it's going to be. And no one's ever tried Nutella before. It should be rather interesting to see what these taste like, so let's see what we got here. Oh, and if you were curious, and I'm sure you are, because I am, because I'm kind of nervous about this little trying things that have not necessarily are up to date, if you will. Trying to find it. Yeah, there it is. May 19th. Yeah, it was last month. It's not terrible. Could be worse. I'm sure it's going to be a lot worse, actually, when we get closer to here. So let's just try the Chocolate Hazelnut Oreo. I'll take it out so it looks like this. Looks like an EL fudge cookie, actually. I'm sure it's not going to taste like one. So I got the non-breakable Twosome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Feast Kitchen. Blatant plug. Glass. So we're going to try it. It looks more like a mason jar. It's actually like a non-breakable mason jar. It's like a plastic one, so thank God. So let's try this. Got a wicked aftertaste. Not a fan. Could it be the fact that they've been sitting there for a minute? I mean, it's possible, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I just don't like hazelnut. That probably is that. Hot and spicy cinnamon Oreos. Now these expired on... This is a game we're playing. Ooh! They're actually fresh! They're 3 days from being expired! That's awesome! So yeah, these are hot and spicy cinnamon Oreos with cinnamon candy filled. So of course we have 2 cookies. As always, 140 calories, 7 grams of total fat, 2 grams saturated fat, 0 grams of transitional fat, no cholesterol, 85 milligrams of sodium, 21 grams of total carbohydrates, 0 grams of dietary fibers, and 13 grams of total sugars, including 13 grams of added sugars, less than 1 gram of protein. There's actually protein in here. Even though it's less than 1 gram, still something. So vitamin D, OMCG, and iron is 0.9 milligrams, calcium is 10 milligrams, and potassium is 30 milligrams. So let's try these. These ones I think might have a little bit more of a success rate than the hazelnut ones did. So let's try this. Looks like this. Oh, I can smell the cinnamon from here. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, that's not good. Looks like that. Let's see what it tastes like, shall we? This needs to be an idea. It tastes like chocolate cinnamon, what I believe chocolate cinnamon toast crunch would taste like. Big red, like chocolate big red gum as a cookie. Yeah, both of those work because they're both true. And I definitely like this. I like this a lot. This is actually really good. I think these Oreos are going to be great. So let's finish them out. That's good. Hot and spicy cinnamon so far the winner. No surprise there. Then, before that, there was the, I'm looking at Wikipedia here to make sure I've got this correct. In July 2017, they issued the Dunkin Donuts Mocha Oreos. And I'll tell you right now, this was going to be part of a coffee special, but, you know, I forgot about a bunch of these things, so I thought I'd just do them all together for you guys. That's the reason why you're getting like a 12-minute video today. Dunkin Donuts limited edition for the Mocha Oreos. And of course, there are 2 cookies, again, 140 calories, and 6 grams of total fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, no transitional fat, no cholesterol, that's good. 90 milligrams of sodium, 40 milligrams of potassium, 21 grams of total carbohydrates, dietary fiber less than 1 gram, 13 grams of sugar, and less than 1 gram of protein. No vitamin A, calcium, vitamin C, and 6% of iron. So let's try this. So, it expired on, I'm a little scared, December 21st, 2017. Yeah. I could, like, clickbait this video and say, oh, it eats expired food. No, I'm not doing that. No need. You guys who have watched Sip and Snack are loyal, and you're super awesome. Thank you for watching a very, very picky eater, as you well know, eat these interesting things every single week here on this network. Looks like this. When it breaks like that, it's probably not a good sign. It looks like that. Let's try it. Yeah? These are really good. Imagine if they were fresh. It definitely tastes like mocha. It tastes like a Dunkin Donuts Mocha. It's good. Really good, actually. I like it. I wish I literally wouldn't have slept on them, because these have been really good to eat. I'm probably going to anyway, but if something happens, and you know what to do. Well, yeah, not bad. Okay, so in October, I can hear the shakes from here. I'm going to try these for a while. I completely forgot about them. These are the mystery Oreos, and they expired. Oh, not too bad. February 23rd. So 4 months ago. Okay, a little bit less dangerous than the mocha ones. Mystery Oreos, of course, if you didn't know, the mystery was found out to being Fruity Pebbles. So I'm super excited about these, but they're probably not going to be as good as they were. Yeah, probably because I forgot about them. So let's try these. Stuff on the back of the box as always, 140 calories, 7 grams of total fat, 2 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of transitional fat, no cholesterol, no dietary fiber. Change it up on you guys. 85 milligrams of sodium and 30 milligrams of potassium, 21 grams of total carbohydrates, and 13 grams of sugars. Protein, which is less than a gram, and no vitamin A, calcium, or vitamin C, but there's 6% of iron in here, so that's pretty cool. Of course, for 2 cookies. And you could have won a contest here to guess this flavor, but that didn't happen because I just didn't. Let's see. Looks like this. Looks like that. It smells like Fruity Pebbles. Right away, if I would not have known right away that's what they were, that's what they smell like, and that's probably what they're going to taste like, which means, get on this, we need Pebbles Oreos, like Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles Oreos. Yes, this needs to happen. So it's, oh boy, let's try this. My apologies. Let's see what it tastes like. Looks very unassuming if you didn't know any better. So let's see what it tastes like. Oh, those are really good. Imagine what would be the case if this wasn't 4 months old. Get on that. Oreo. I don't know how successful they were, but they need to return. These are freaking amazing. And, wow, really good stuff. I recommend these. I'm eating the whole thing. Anyway. And finally, last but not least, it's only open because I gave April one. These are the salted caramel Oreo thins. We've done a lot of thins on this network. Not very many. Okay, I'll take that back. That's a redundant statement. We've done a few thins on this network. The only reason we haven't done that very many because there's really not much of a point to it, only unless there's special flavors. So, it's just salted caramel. And, of course, 150 calories, 6 grams of total fat, saturated fat, 2 grams, transitional fat, 0 grams, no cholesterol, no dietary fibers, 1 gram of proteins, 11 grams of sugars, and 21 grams of total carbohydrates, and 15 grams of milligrams of potassium, sorry. Vitamin A, calcium, and vitamin C, 0 grams, but 4% of iron, so let's try it. I like salted caramel. I'm starting to realize that. And these, of course, are not expired at all. Nope, so we're good on that. Okay, put these here, and look like this, salt and caramel. Let's try it. Pretty good. The white cookie for Oreos, like the vanilla version instead of the chocolate one, I'm not sometimes the greatest fan of, but actually this works. It works really well with the caramel. That's why I'd like to see this done in a chocolate variation. But, yeah. So words to live by from Owen today, for me at least. Chocolate hazelnut. If you like it, cool. You're probably going to like it. Hot and spicy cinnamon, you know, to be quite honest, these are pretty good. And it makes me want chocolate cinnamon toast crunch. Someone get on that. The Mocha Oreos, really good, exactly what you're expecting them to be. I gotta say, without a shadow of a doubt, even though I slept on these, mystery Oreos are my favorite here today. Fruity Pebbles as an Oreo. Cocoa Pebbles as an Oreo. Get on that, please. And once again, our Oreo Thins. So, salted caramel. So, I will show my favorites here. As always, if you like these videos, tell your friends about them, leave a comment, do subscribe, helps spread the word about Popcast Network. If you haven't yet, just take a moment, click like on our Facebook fan page of Popcast Network. Follow me on Twitter at Sir Owen Disney. Follow the network at Popcast Network. If you have any ideas for Sip and Snack or Versus and the other regular segments on this network, shoot me an email, sirowen.disney@gmail.com. So, until next week, everyone, with more Sip and Snack, which hopefully is not expired this time. In the meantime, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.